coming at you with more Dokkan Battle. Of course, tonight we are actually little misnomer on the screen here. We are talking about free-to-play units tonight. Namely, let's go ahead and go to the team real quick, and I'll explain why I'm not using the free-to-play for the leader. There is a reason for it, but namely, of course, we are talking about the new counter Vegeta. Now, I've been really bad about free-to-play in the past. It's something I want to get back on because a lot of people have been asking about it lately. As the game's getting bigger and bigger, which is crazy because the game's like almost 3 years old at this point. As the game gets bigger and bigger and more people flock to it, there's a bigger draw for free-to-play. And I just got to say, I am floored that we got a free-to-play counter unit. Unbelievably floored. And I really talked about him as a super attack addition to the other unit. But if you're free-to-play, don't. I don't care what your team is. Don't sleep on this unit. I don't care if you're not free to play. Don't sleep on this unit. He's too crazy good. Now, he doesn't have the most HP, he doesn't have the most attack, he doesn't have the most defense. But we're going to test out tonight and see how damn good he can be. Now, I've put together pretty much the best free-to-play team that I can think of. I did cheat a little bit, like I said, with the leader. I'll get to him in a moment. There's one unit that I am missing, but I just haven't had time to farm him to make this video. I'll probably farm him up later, but it's not going to be overly relevant. This guy is Super Attack 1. I actually am holding on to him for a whole other reason, but he's Super Attack 1. He's not going to do a lot of damage, but he does boost this Vegeta unit pretty well. I also have the free-to-play Tarble from a while back. He's max Super Attack. He's just kind of meh. But he actually will boost the other Vegeta pretty well. The Super Strike Vegeta does a great job of boosting him. I really, really like the way this unit works, and I have him pretty much maxed out. Super Attack, SA-15, totally maxed as far as he'll go. Finally, before I get to the other unit, I have the Super AGL, Super Saiyan, Angel Vegeta, the one that comes from the Power at the Pinnacle. Now, I've had problems with his drop rate in the past. I've used him as a super attack, but I never really thought about keeping him until today. So mine's only Super Attack 2, and he's not maxed by any stretch of the imagination, but he'll do a damn good job. We are going to want to pair him with this Vegeta and at least one of the other units. Probably, honestly, the Super Strike, but whatever we can get is what we can get, and that's what we're going to like. Now, I would substitute, if you have him, and if you don't farm him up, I would substitute this Vegeta, the GT Vegeta, with the Super Strike Kid Vegeta. He links way better. I just don't have him, and I don't have time to do all this farming to make this video happen. Now, I probably will do it later, but I want to get this video out while this unit is still fresh, so that you have time to farm him, that you know what you're going after. Now, as far as a leader goes, your absolute #1 best free-to-play leader is the unit from the Baba Shop. I wonder if he's live right at the moment. Let's us find out. He is not. Roshi is there. Though, yeah, nothing I really need. Alright. So, instead, it is, of course, the AGL Great Saiyaman that you can get from the Baba Shop. There are a couple other units in there as well, but that one that you get with the Baba points, he can Dokkan with the Ghost Usher medals. 7 of the Ghost Usher medals, he can Dokkan into a 70% lead. Now, he doesn't boost Vegeta, but being a 70% lead, that is the best leader skill you can get for this unit. I will repeat that. Your leader skill with that free-to-play unit from the Baba Shop emulates perfectly the leader skill from the Super Vegito unit here. Now, obviously, Super Vegito has counters, so he's going to have some benefits over the other unit. But we're not really worried about that. All we're really worried about is the damage that he can do and the damage that he can take. So let me real quick showcase the team that I've built here. This is, of course, from Dokkan Battle Builder. You'll notice there are 8 units, and I'll go over that in here in just a second. It should be obvious, but I'll go over it in a second. So this is, I'm sorry, it's really grainy. It's just the best image that I can get out of him. I could Photoshop one up, but lazy. All right. So this is, of course, the unit we're talking about here. You'll notice he has links to literally everyone. Literally everyone on this team links to him. So the 2 best links, though, realistically, are safe for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but we're going to try to keep him out of there. He's a key link. That's it. The best link out of all of them is the the Angel one, the one from the Power at the Pinnacle, and, of course, the Super Strike. So we're going to try to keep those two on rotation with him, or at least put them on rotation with him, to test this out. Now, the reason that I did do it this way, I put two over here. The one up top is the Super Vegito, the leader skill we are currently running. The one at the bottom is the AGL leader from the Baba Shop. So you notice that the links from the first one I'm running are good. He's got great links to everyone, but I'm going to keep him off rotation. We're not worried about what he's capable of. All we care about is his leader skill. That is it. So I'm going to keep him off rotation. I'm not going to have him with it. I'm basically going to run either of these two Vegetas on the other side, the free-to-plays, with him. And we're going to test his power out and see how he does. LR Vegeta's tempting, but he's not going to allow us to do our max. There's someone else running him. I don't think his leader skill is worth. Let's talk about his leader skill real quick since he's right here. He's only type +2, HP and defense plus 50%. Notice he doesn't give you all 3 key, and he doesn't improve attack. That sucks. Don't use this guy as a leader. Legit. Real talk. Don't do it. Okay? Here's what we want. Now, it's not free to play, but it is not against free to play rules to run the best unit that you can as far as, friends go. So, of course, everything we have in there is a super type, so we are going to run our super type AGL lead. That gives us the full 120%. There might be a better category lead for him, but at the moment, this is what I think is going to be a really, really fair and good display of his abilities. Okay? So let's jump in real fast. All right. So this isn't really the optimal team, but this actually wouldn't be a bad team. Let's take a look here. The only critical thing about this is okay, we have enough health. We've got 165k, so we shouldn't take too much of a hit if we get supered. That will still get off his super attack, though it won't matter too much. Now, if we pull Tarble up, Tarble getting his super attack off will make a world of difference. But this, I don't think, is going to be enough to really matter. Yeah. He's only SA1, so we're just kind of chipping away at him. But the key thing here is what we want to do is we just want to test and see what kind of damage that the other one do. Good, he super attacked him, so we'll get two nice, clean counterattacks. There we go. Ooh, that wasn't too bad at all. Was it 160k? 77 and... should be about the same. 77, yeah. Not bad, legitimately. Do bear in mind that since he's Ozaru, he's going to have some damage mitigation. And really, this is the Vegeta we want. So let's see if we can get him on rotation with him. Alright, so this is exactly the rotation that I wanted. This is what I've been waiting for. Alright, unfortunately, Jesus Christ, we're going to have to make a decision here. So, he is not attacking the center issue. I don't like that. Real talk. I do not like that. I really, really wish he was so we could really test out his power. That is a shitty situation. We could do a raw power test, but... Alright. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to freaking happen. Alright, we'll test him on the next one. We'll just see what he does here. Their links are phenomenal. I'm going to keep him with him. Yeah, I'm putting him off rotation. Shit, I can't do that. I can't, in my right mind, put him off rotation. We'll keep him in the front. So, he's got the most defense, though. That Super Strike has crap defense. You know what? Screw it. It's what we got to do for the video. So it's going to happen. Boom. And we'll see what kind of counters he will produce. I will tell you that when Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta countered, he countered for about 360k. The Super Vegito countered for about 150k. So let's see comparatively where we're at here. And hopefully we'll kill him. Alright. So raw damage, 143k. That's not bad. Counter for 63. Now, he'll do significantly more, remember. But that's actually fairly impressive. For a free-to-play against Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that's fairly impressive. Now, here's where I might actually quite be... I might get killed. I might get killed. Nope. Alright, cool. Okay. So, I have done a thing. Let's look at these stats. Now, I'm not 100% sold on the fact that this is going to be a good thing. I did just get... It was actually surprisingly cheap. I want to say that most of the other units I've done, granted most of them have been banner cards, I wonder if the free-to-play cards cost less, just as far as orbs go. But, so far, I used less orbs on him. I think I used fewer orbs on him than I got back from LR androids. I don't know why I want to say that, but I want to say that. I didn't really keep track, but I know I had a bunch. As you know, AGL orbs are running every day, so probably by the end of the month or whatever, I should have them back. I'm not worried about it. This is going to be an interesting test. I did put crit into him. I've got, what's that, level 15 crit. Now, unfortunately, because it's an AGL, he gets a lot of multi-attack. No real way around that. I did manage to avoid evasion. We don't have any evasion. And we did put everything into everything else that I could into his recovery and his his super attack. So let's see what he does now. His defenses are still kind of, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm not expecting any miracles there. Okay. So once again, we have our dream team back. I'm going to go ahead and just do this. And the big thing I want to see is I want to see what kind of counterattack we get. Well, his main attack and his counterattack should be pretty sweet. This is the Angel Goku. Yeah. We didn't get a counterattack. So I forgot he hit like that. So simply as a test here, we can get Tarble's super attack off. Okay. I'm not so much worried about the rest of this. And then I guess it doesn't matter getting his super attack off. But Tarble is going to add another 20% damage. So this may prove worthwhile. Let's see what happens here. Tarble doesn't hit for squat, but his boosts will make this very worthwhile. That's a big hit on LR on Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm not gonna lie. 150k on Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's significant. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not expecting that out of a 100% unit. Considering how cheaply he 100%s, I mean, is he a unit I'd run every day? Not on my pay-to-play teams. But I take it back. He actually might have a place. He might find a place one day. So, interesting thing I just noted. He hits like... Now, mind you, that's Super Attack 9, not full SA10. He hits like Super Vegito. Alright, so... Basically a free-to-play Super Vegito. That is my takeaway. He honestly went from being shit tier to being pretty good tier. I mean, not like he's not an 11, but he definitely is like a solid 7, easily. Pretty happy with the results. Not ecstatic, but I also don't want my orbs back. I will very happy because yet again, it's not necessarily how hard he hits; it's that increase that we saw out of just that small amount of input. So very, very happy. Very, very happy. Will it work for everyone? That's a decision for you to make. All I'm going to do is do the damage test and tell you I'm happy, but real talk, I probably won't run him but once a week and on a fun team. He's not making definitely not doesn't have a place in my everyday team. But running him with, well, God, it really super sucks. I do not have a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. If I did, then most definitely I'd have a lot of fun, build a crit team, that'd be a blast. But things are what they are. That team is probably not going to get run every day. But you never know. If you're brand new at the game, don't hesitate. Do it. He will get you far. He'll get you through some Dokkan events. You'll enjoy him. But if you've been in the game for, a few months, you already have a bunch of banner cards, things like that, don't do it unless you are desperate to fill in your super AGL team. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. If you don't have a Super Vegeta, vowels. If you don't have a Super Vegito, he might be a good alternative. It really just depends. The problem is he just doesn't do the damage mitigation. But if you throw a Yama on him, basically the same thing. So, decisions. You're an adult. Well, you're able to watch this video. You can make a decision on your own. I'm pretty happy. That's my response. Am I ecstatic? No. He's not Tech Angel Goku by a long shot. Tech Angel Goku hits for 1 million all the time. This guy hits for about 500,000 on the regular, with a little bit more with crit, but, Anyway, you see the results. Make your own decision. I'm going to call it there. If you have any questions, comment below. Make sure you do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sharing's a big key right now, and we do have the Gleam campaign going on down below. Other than that, guys, I will lay your ass out next time.